So let me set the scene for you. It's 2020, right? So everybody's locked down. Things are not the typical way they work. I'd happened to take my children, all four of them, and my son's dog with me to Wisconsin to visit my mother for a brief few weeks in the summer. And while we were there, it turned out my son was having some symptoms and he would need a spinal surgery to address those symptoms. And with neurological problems, spinal surgeries have to happen quickly or you can get permanent damage.
Yeah.
And so I talked with the surgeon over the phone because we're from the Washington area. So the surgeon was at Seattle Children's. This was a Thursday morning. And he said, well, yep, Ted definitely needs the surgery, but it's going to be weeks unless you could somehow get here by Monday morning. And I had gone through this procedure with Ted several times before, but I applied my change agent skills for accelerating results to this situation. I said, we can be there by Monday, but here's what we're going to need to do. You're going to send the imaging requirements to the local hospital so you can get the blood work and the imaging. We'll get that here. I'll call my friend. She'll fly out from Seattle to drive with me. We will put everybody in the car. We'll do the amazing race version of getting home to Washington State.
From the Midwest.
From the Midwest, from Wisconsin. So we were in Wisconsin. It's Thursday morning. I got him orders for his imaging later Thursday morning. My friend booked a ticket. She flew out of Seattle mid-afternoon. I picked her up in the Twin Cities with my kids. That night, that's Thursday night, we drove all through the night. Thursday night, had breakfast in the Badlands on our way through Wall, South Dakota. Drove on through Wyoming, Montana. I took telemed calls for pre-op appointments on the road going through Wyoming and Montana. We managed to get back to our house here in Ellensburg, Washington by early morning on Saturday. And then my husband took over and took Ted across the mountains to get a COVID test because you had to have that before surgery. And then Sunday, we got him the rest of the way ready. And Monday morning, we were there and he had his surgery. So what typically would have taken about a month, I managed to condense into 3.5 days, understanding what were the real limitations. There was imaging in Wisconsin. It didn't have to be done at their imaging center. I could take calls while in the car. And it was just a matter of getting us physically there and ready for that. And so I got the support, like my friend, the help I needed, and we managed to get it done. Amazing things you can do when you set your mind to accelerating results and hacking the bureaucracy.